What's up, everyone, and welcome to On the Hop with Coach Chop. Today we are at Seven Rivers Christian School, and I'm here with Coach Monty Vann. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm beyond blessed.
Awesome. That's all. So, Coach, your son was a leader last season as well as a star quarterback. Now that he's graduated, what kind of adjustment are you going to have to make in his absence?
I never realized how much him and our other seniors led out as far as like getting guys here to work out. So we had about 90% participation with the weight room and summer workouts. It's dropped significantly. And that's not a knock against our current leadership. They just got to grow. It's more a knock against me. I got to do a better job developing the leaders coming up. And so that's the biggest part, is trying to get guys here. Offensively, of course, we're not going to be throwing the ball near as much as we did last year. I got a quarterback, Nate Tidwell. You saw him in there cleaning. He's a strong leader. But he's also very strong with the football. So he's gonna be our key guy, and we're gonna be running a lot of Q game with him and doing some fun stuff with him. But as far as reads and RPOs, kind of pulling back on that and adjusting the playbook to where it fits Nate better.
That's good stuff. So, Coach, last season you went 7-3. What is the plan to build off that success from last season?
So, it's on player development. It's on about keeping kids here. And I'm not going to lie to you, we've struggled keeping kids here just with the rigorous academics here at Seven Rivers. But at the same time, I'm going to coach who comes into our doors.
Right.
And so our plan is to just continue to develop whoever's here. This year we're going to be pretty good with Nate, and then we return everybody on the offensive line. So we're going to be good running the ball and doing that stuff. Where we're going to struggle at, and just going to be, coaches talk next 2 years, we're going to struggle talent-wise, but we're going to be coaching the guys that we got, and we got some really good coaches. So we tell our coaches our job's to make an average player good, a good player great. And we're gonna go get the butter from the duck.
That's awesome. Off the cuff a little bit, I know you just hired a DC. How does it feel to kind of get that going, and right before the season started? How does it feel to really get somebody in here for these kids and get this defense going?
It feels real good. He's a young man that actually I coached while in Texas.
Oh wow!
He's one of my former players, and then he also coached under me when I was at Trinity, and he coached with me for 3 years at Trinity, and so we know each other. We know how to bounce ideas off each other. He knows our system. He knows kind of the things that we do, and like no punting. He's a defensive coordinator that's like, all right, I'm ready to defend the short field.
Right.
So he's that mindset. So we work really well together.
That's all. No pressure, nothing. No punting.
Yeah. And usually the no punting thing has always worked out for us because we have a pretty high success rate with that.
But Coach, you have a beautiful campus and you have an awesome weight room. What y'all been cooking up in the weight room this summer? I see the kids working out and everything. What kids getting stronger?
They're getting stronger. It's the daily grind. It's the culture we have here at Seven Rivers. The guys know this is what we do over the summer, 5:15 to 7 o'clock, Monday through Thursday. We're here, we're lifting. Thursday, or usually Tuesdays, we have our 7-on-7, so they know right after lift we go off and we get ready for 7-on-7. And so they get the daily grind in, and they're like, all right, this is what we do, and they come in and they get after it.
That's good stuff. So let's talk about some of your key returners. What can the Warrior fans expect from the team this year?
They can affect physical football.
Nice.
Not so much, past 3 years we've been a little bit more finesse with our drop back game, and now we're still physical in every sense of the game of football,
right.
But ball is just in the air more. But we're going to get a lot of nasty O-line play, a lot of firing off the ball. And I know we're not supposed to say this as coaches, but good old-fashioned smash mouth football.
Right.
And that's who we're going to be. We're going to be smash mouth football. We're going to grind it out, and it's going to be a physical brand.
I love that. It's refreshing to see that. I like the finesse game too, but we grew up in that smash mouth era. It's good to kind of see that.
Yes, sir. Little Q ISO and
right.
And making linebackers pay for coming up and trying to step up in the gap. We're just gonna, we're gonna put this thing in four-wheel drive and go.
That's my type of ball.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
So, Coach, this is your opportunity to promote anything that you have coming up this fall.
I'm going to promote that we got some great coaches here, and we also in Citrus County. There's this thought process that I can't go to a small school and get recruited, and with being at Seven Rivers, there is a recruiting opportunity. We're the only school that has put a kid into Division I FCS football or BCS football in the past 5 years.
Wow.
Nehemiah's going to West Point.
Right.
And he was actually looking to go to the University of Florida as a PWO.
Right.
So when kids say, I can't get looks at the small school level, that's not true.
Right.
Because what we do here as coaches is we're all connected.
Right.
And you know this as well. I've bounced guys off of you saying, hey, coach, can you send some coaches my way?
Right.
And so, my big thing is, if you want a Christian education, don't let the recruiting stop you.
Right.
Because Seven Rivers will get the same, you'll get the same opportunities at Seven Rivers you will anywhere else. I just want to make sure that is known. And guys like Coach Rayburn and Coach George and Coach Ramsey and Coach Poe, they're in it for the long run. We're going to coach up kids and get the butter from the duck, like I said earlier.
That's awesome, Coach. Yeah, I know it's always been like a misconception, what school to go to. But if you're that guy, if you work hard, if you're an athlete, you're gonna get noticed. The trend now is to kind of hop around all that stuff, But I think you got a great thing going over here.
Yes,
I think it's really good for these kids.
Well, thank you. Yeah, big belief is don't think the grass is greener on the other side. Just make your grass, water your own grass, and make it green on your side.
That's it. That's it.
Yep.
Well, Coach, it's always a pleasure to get to sit down and talk to you.
Yes, sir.
We expect big things to come for you and your squad this year. I'm asking the Warrior Nation to fill the stadium and support the team this fall. Come out there and support them, guys. Come out in groves. And I just want to thank you for being a guest on our podcast, and we hope you have a successful season.
Sounds good. Thank you, Coach.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Smash the subscribe button to follow for more content. Be sure to drop a comment below.